She told me, Rashmi, I feel nothing. Not an anger, not even love. And I absolutely don't feel anything. And her eyes were filled with tears. I've just lost connection with my own self, my own family, my own husband. And she felt all by her own self in her own marriage. She felt non existing and absolutely invisible. She felt like she was drowning in a fog that she couldn't escape. It's just not him. I feel disconnected from everything, my own life, my own dreams. And many times I feel that I have been disconnected from my own self. She wasn't just losing her marriage, she was also losing her own self in the whole process. She came to me for coaching, hoping for a solution. And how did I fix that marriage? Okay? And the real question was something deeper after being in the journey together with her. I asked her, how do I find myself again? Because that was the biggest question. Because the truth is, you cannot revive a relationship if you are running on empty your own self. You cannot reignite a spark in your marriage if you have burnt out your own light. Can you all relate? So I asked for, when was the last time you felt truly alive? What excites you? Not as a wife, not as a woman, not as a daughter, but as a woman, your own self. When did you feel excited last time? What do you feel about your own self outside of this marriage? She absolutely sat in silence. I'm sure we can all relate here, right? She didn't know how to answer this question. And she had spent so long focusing on everything else that she had forgotten her own self in the whole journey. So she didn't start by fixing her marriage, to tell you honestly, right? We started by reconnecting her to her own self because she had left herself behind long ago. Now bringing her back to the life was more important so that she can bring back her own marriage to sparkle, right? So step by step she learned to listen to her own desires again because she has forgotten her own dreams. She forgot that there is a life existing for her own self. She forgot how to set boundaries without feeling guilty. She stopped waiting for him to make her happy and started finding joy for her own self by taking those small little actions. And something amazing happened with this process, people. The more she came back to life, the more her marriage also shifted. She started speaking up more for her own self. She reconnected with her own passions, her own interests, her own hobbies. She stopped trying to change people around her, including her own partner. Instead, she focused on changing her own self because that is where she had better control. And then her husband also noticed her. He noticed And then he leaned in. He became drawn to the women who she had become over the period of time of her own journey. Because passion isn't lost in a marriage. It's lost when we lose our own self in the whole process of multiple roles, multiple responsibilities, and the way they started getting back. So the only way to get back to all your relationship is to start within. And this is what I teach and train people in my coaching. That is the whole purpose, what we thrive to achieve in our holistic happy you tribe as well. So you will figure out how to break out of the fog, how to reignite the connection, starting with your own self, and how to transform your own self by how to transform your relationships by transforming your own self. That is what I do with people. Are you looking for something like this? Do connect with me and do text me, and I will be happy to help you. Have a blessed day. Take care. Thank you.